crowd pleaser, and he came all the way here from the Little River section in Northwest Miami to do this. And let me tell you, he said it was a hell of a walk. That's right. So clap it up, clap it up, clap it up for Jason. Yeah.
Thank you, Marty. I bet your bumper clots didn't expect this me coming from Little River, did ya? Hey man, how you doing? Bumper clot, Rasta clot in the house. I had to surprise your mother.
Another white one?
Another white one. Oh my God, you didn't believe that, did you? Recently I realized that the Jamaican accent, you know, that's very similar to, oh, the wee little people, the Irish. Oh, the Irish people, right? The ones on the rainbow, right? You notice how I did that? I went in the Irish from the Jamaican, the wee little people. I always thought about that. The pot of gold is the end of the rainbow, right? It's a pot of gold. The wee little Irish people. But think about this for a minute. Is it the wee little Irish people? Or the goddamn Jamaicans? It's a pot of gold. The gold ganja. That's what the fucking is at the end of the rainbow. That's why our little leprechaun got stoned. He can't find the shit, right? Sensamilia at the end of the rainbow. So y'all think this is me accent, don't you?
God damn it, Bobby, it ain't my accent. I interest y'all in some propane or propane accessories. You used to work at Bed Bath & Beyond. Where's the Beyond section? Marty's still looking for the Beyond section.
So, this is my real voice, by the way. I am not Adam Sandler, just so y'all know. Some people say I look like Adam Sandler. Some people say I look like DJ Khaled. Right, yo? I think I kind of look more like DJ Khaled if you've seen him eat, ate Adam Sandler. So, you and Marty used to work together as professors?
Yes.
I have a weird imagination. It immediately goes to like science or like some Indiana Jones, Alan Quartermain bullshit, because you guys are that old.
Classical literature.
Classical literature. I see y'all like paddling down some river like the fucking Nile or some shit. Not looking for gold, not looking for cannibals. Looking for the lost city of ass. Y'all know Marty, y'all understand that, okay? So, yeah, me and DJ Khaled have that belly. I am a little fat. I'm a big boy. Last time I looked in the mirror, naked, my belly button looked in the mirror too and winked back at me and said, hey. The last time I saw more than just the tip of my penis, Obama was in office. I miss seeing Obama. I also miss seeing more than just the tip of my penis. I'd like to see more. Maybe one day. No Ozempic for me. That shit kills you. Don't take that. So, let's see. What else do I have for you guys tonight? The other day I was in Hialeah. So I'm over there in Little River area. And I went past the House of Corn, Casa de Maize. I'm not really a Spanish person, so Casa de Maize. And I looked at the menu and I'm like, corn 27 different ways. I'm like, corn on the cob, corn this way, corn that way. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no matter how they serve it to you, it's still coming out the same way. What difference does it make, right? Casa de Maize. Yeah. So, you guys are a pretty Spanish crowd here, I take it, right? I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I'm pretty gringo, okay? I haven't told this joke really ever. I'm gonna try this one out on you and we'll see real quick. I lived in Puerto Rico for a little bit over in Ocean Park near Pato Beach. You know about Pato Beach?
All over?
No. Well, yeah, similar if you go left at the lifeguard station. I don't know. So, not only was I there, I was a tour guide in Fajardo because I spoke English. So they're like, hey, she's back there. Are you Puerto Rico? How did I know this? I knew this.
No.
So, no, you're not? Yes, you are.
Inverted.
No, the one behind you.
Oh, exactly.
Sorry.
No, makes sense.
So anyway, and I live in Puerto Rico and I'm their tour guide and I live in Ocean Park. And my friend that I live with, he helps me. We go see the Banshees. I don't know, anybody in here know what the Banshees are in Puerto Rico? They're the drug dealers. They sit on Banshees in case the cops come and ride away. So I go with my friend who speaks fluent Spanish. I speak very little Spanish. And whenever we go, he's like, "Vente, vente, vente." I think, please save it for a minute. I think he's saying pato. Vente pato, here Benji. So I'm like, all right, cool. So this happens a bunch of times. We go, and one day he can't go with me. So I go up to the Banji, and I'm like, "Vente pato." And the Banji, you see his face turn immediately like, "Hey, no senor." I'm like, "No, vente pato, vente." No. So finally I'm like, "Vente pato." And he's like, "Senor, you need to like go." And he doesn't speak much English either. So I'm like, what the fuck? My buddies always come up like 10 times, been like, and we go and have a nice time. So I'm like, fuck it, what else can I say to this guy, right? So I'm like, "30 marijuana." He's like, "Oh, okay, senor, no problema." So I go and get it. The next day I go to my stepdad, start smoking with him, and he's like, "Where did you get this shit from? It's pretty good." And I told him the story, how I went to Louisa and went into this place in this neighborhood, and I said, "Vente pato." He looked at me and his face changed like the gangsters. He's like, "Do you realize you're lucky to be alive?" I was like, "No, why?" He's like, "You're gringo." That's when he explained to me the difference between pato and pasto. And then I was asking the Benji to suck my dick for $20. If y'all speak Spanish, you totally understand that. Hopefully not. So hopefully you guys like that little story right there. The last comedian was talking about Head and Shoulders. I forget what he was saying, but something about Head and Shoulders. And I realized, you guys ever hear that old song, Head and Shoulders, Knees and Toes? Well, it's a kid's song, right? Well, I realized as I get older that it's more like dating, like skills, dating things I want to have in a relationship. You're like, what? Head and shoulder? Yeah, head. If the girl doesn't give a good head, what the fuck is the point, right? So, at the same time, it's like shoulders. Oh, never seen something. Oh, I just totally lost where I was going with that one. Anyway, we're gonna go to another one. So, let's see. Living here in Miami, I realized that Jesus can go both ways, right? Now, I'm not talking, you guys are thinking immediately like gay or straight, right? I'm talking about the pronunciation. It's either Jesus or it's Jesus, right? So if it's all holy, beautiful, died on a cross, literally nailed it, it's Jesus. If he walks in 3 hours late, ripped jeans, smelling like weed, carrying a 6-pack of Modelo, asking to get paid under the table, guess what that is? That's Jesus, right? If it's all holy, that's Jesus. If it's holy shit, that's Jesus. If you walk in your house and you see your grandmother sitting there on the couch or in the lazy boy and she's clutching her pearls and she's crying, she's praying to Jesus, right? If you walk in your house and you hear coming from your bedroom and you open up the door, guess what you're finding? Your girlfriend cheating on you with Jesus. If all of a sudden you see a guy run by your window, jump in and hide underneath the bed, and then all of a sudden you hear a knock at your door, and it's Ice, that's Jesus underneath the bed praying to Jesus. Ice doesn't catch him, right? So, I live, as they said, in Miami here, and you guys ever seen there's a building in a little bit underneath a little Haiti? It's a big building. It says, "I see myself in you." It's off of 62nd and 7th Avenue. It's big neon letters. It says, "I see myself in you." Well, every time I pass it, I'm like, what the hell is this building? It just says, "I see myself in you." And I'm like, there's no other branding on the building. It's a 3 or 4 story building. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, is this the Women's Rape Crisis Counseling Center? too dark for you guys. All right, I'm gonna end it on one other one for you guys here. So I know you guys know this one at least. The arches down here in Miami that they've been building, they're way over fucking budget. They realize they're not hurricane proof. There's all sorts of other shit that you guys don't even realize. But I did a little investigation about them. And I realized that they're trying to emulate the St. Louis arches, right? You guys know the St. Louis arch, the big arch in St. Louis. It's the gateway to the West, right, Marty? The big, beautiful thing. Well, I'm like, what the fuck are they building these arches for? What are they trying to emulate here? Like, St. Louis is the gateway to the West. I'm like, what is Miami the gateway to? Cocaineville? So that's when I realized, I was like, let me do a little research on this thing. Well, I realized that these arches, and I can't make this up, you guys can do the research. The name of the architect that's building these arches, you know what it is? Yeah, anybody in here? Donald McDonald. So Miami's getting white, golden, freaking giant Ronald Donald arches. So on that note, all I can say, Miami, is thank you for my time, Marty, and I'm snorting it.
All I can say is, I'm loving it. Yeah. Yeah. Give it up.